begin with our wildfire coverage. Now moving on to that, the Caldor fire continues to spread in El Dorado County.
Well, crews have been focusing their efforts along Highway 50, protecting communities and homes. They're also trying to prevent more spot fires. The fire has now burned more than 106,000 acres. The good news is containment is up to 5%. More than 1,700 personnel from California and other states are responding to this fire, and more than 24,000 people have been evacuated.
And as Brian has been talking about this morning, Highway 50 remains closed along a 40-mile stretch of the road here. The closure runs from Sly Park Road to Myers. A spot fire broke out on the north side near Kybers. That was on Saturday. You can see here the interchange at Highway 50 and Myers yesterday, nearly empty. Only a few cars passing through on what would likely be a very busy August weekend. Mike TESELLE joining us live near Kybers along Highway 50 with a closer look at the latest conditions for us. Mike.
And we are just east of Kybers along Highway 50, continue to monitoring that spot fire that's up in that hill, a very smoky ridge line right now. The good news is that, over the last hour, the breeze has picked up in a downsloping way. Take a look at the video, and that means that this fire that continues to burn, this spot fire, the wind is basically pushing it back into itself or down back towards Highway 50. So very little growth or spread of the spot fire this morning. Fire crews saying that, overnight, the downsloping winds coupled with lower humidities and cooler temperatures, meaning that there hasn't been a lot of explosive or any explosive growth of this fire or really any real spread of this fire. This is one of those times where fire crews can try and take advantage of Mother Nature helping them with those lower humidity and cooler temperature and winds that essentially blowing the fire back towards itself. Now, back out here live, you saw the video of just before and just after sunrise. Right now, we're looking at a much smokier situation here than we were earlier. You can't really see the flames on that ridgetop. And it is worth noting over the last hour that every once in a while we are getting a significant gust going through. Again, it's downsloping, so it's pushing back towards the fire itself, which is essentially good news. It means that this fire is not growing a lot right now. And as you mentioned, fire crews are starting to see some containment on the southern edge of this fire, where much of the damage has been done. I do want to point out for those people who are watching who've been asking me via Twitter, I did drive around the town of Kybers, didn't see any real threat to homes at this point in the homes that are near the main central part of Kybers along Highway 50. But again, there's a lot of resources on this fire and hoping that to limit any further threat to those structures as the wind blowing the fire back to the west of Kybers at this point in time. Live along a still closed Highway 50 east of Kybers, Mike TESELLE, KCRA 3 News.
Mike, thank you. As evacuation shelters, hotels and motels fill up, Walmart in Placerville is welcoming evacuees to its parking lot.
LETICIA ORDAZ is following that, joining us live in Placerville with how the community is coming together to really help people forced to leave their homes. Good morning, LETICIA.
Good morning, Ty and Tony. So many people are coming together to help the evacuees. Dozens of people are camped out in this Walmart parking lot in Placerville, and some of them have been here since last Tuesday. The parking lot has become a safe haven for them to sleep, eat, and get information about the Caldor fire. They are staying strong as they wait to find out if their homes are still standing. Rows of RVs, cars, tents, and porta potties are lining the parking lot. Walmart is also providing water for anyone who needs it. And volunteers are coming out with meals and essential supplies. Evacuees say they were told they may have to wait as long as a month to go back into their neighborhood to check for themselves if their home survived. Evacuees say they are staying positive and making the best of a tough situation.
All I can say is the community's really stepped up, and helped us out.
People have been really supportive. It's been great, really.
And the organization Upper Room Dining Hall in Placerville has really stepped up to the plate. They've been coming by this parking lot, delivering food. They set up at 9 in the morning and start serving breakfast, and they are here until 6 p.m. So evacuees can also count on a snack as well as dinner a little bit later. That organization is accepting donations to continue this effort to feed the evacuees that are camped out here at the Walmart in Placerville. Reporting live in Placerville, LETICIA ORDAZ, KCRA 3 News.
It's nice to see that outpouring of help, LETICIA. Thank you.